I worked as a correctional officer for about 5 years in an old county jail. One night, while I was doing my rounds, I entered our high security unit. This unit was mostly for unruly, dangerous inmates who often liked to fight others or who had high notoriety cases such as murders. It was about 11 o'clock at night, and the lights were about to go off for the night. In this particular unit, a lot of the inmates would stand at their doors and watch the day room TV from their cell, since it was a solitary unit. I finished my rounds downstairs, and I began climbing to the top tier. I glanced up at the nearest cell and saw an inmate watching TV from his door. I looked away for a moment and looked back, and he was gone. I walked up to the cell and looked in. The cell was completely vacant. My stomach dropped. I had heard my coworkers and inmates often that the jail was definitely haunted, and this was my first personal experience with anything of that nature. I finished up my rounds and returned to my sergeant's office, where I told him about what I had experienced. Very calmly, he asked which cell it was. I told him number 7. He told me about 15 years prior, an inmate had killed themselves in that exact cell after he was charged with murder of his child. My sergeant was a young officer at that time, and he was on the scene. He told me that he truly believed that the inmate was framed for the murder, and that the mother was the truly guilty one. The story gave me chills.